Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy for you, the life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below. Like I said, bro, when it comes to this man, bro, just get the freak out the way. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You've been terrible ever since the Celtics game. You've been straight trash. And all that you holding back and all that, if you gonna hold back, get the freak off my team. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This man has pissed me off. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. Now I'm starting to look at LeBron a little different. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Starting to look at that man a little different, bro. You know what I mean? You keep turning over the ball, keep being, keep playing trash, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm finna go that route with you, bro. So when it comes to Memphis, bro, Grizzlies, bro, I advise you, bro, just get the freak out the way. You know what I mean, bro? You're 40 years old. Like I said, bro, you are not, you know what I'm saying? You are not, bro, the best player in the league. You're not the best player on the team. Just accept that role, bro, and get the freak out the way. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro. Nigga said 4 games, bro. The nigga's been trash, bro. When he came back, that man was trash in the Celtics game, bro. We don't need our second best player being trash. It's starting to look like Austin Reeves is our second best player. You know what I mean? That's how it's starting to look. Just keeping it real with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, we don't need you turning over the ball, bro. We don't need you going 0 for 7, bro. You know what I'm saying? With 3-pointers, bro. If you ain't feeling it, bro, let somebody else shoot, bro. Get the freak off our freaking.
We are now just a few weeks away from the end of the 2025 NBA regular season, and by this point, the MVP race is usually all but wrapped up. But what do you do when there's 2 MVPs? History says you vote for the guy who was leading his team to
both of them
most
floppers.
wins of any team in a decade while putting up prime Michael.
It don't even matter who the freak win. Both of them floppers. He's a flopper. Jokic's a flopper. Both of them floppers. Both of them free throw merchants.
Best player on the best team, which should make this decision pretty obvious. Except it's not, because history has never seen a season like the one Nikola Jokic is having. It's better than this one, and this one, and this one. In fact, it is possibly the most impactful season anyone has ever had. 2 all-time great campaigns, and only 1 trophy. It is the greatest MVP race in recent history, and it has left voters completely torn, questioning what it even means to be the NBA's most valuable player.
Bro, forget all that bad games junk, bro. I'm not trying to hear about all that bad games junk. This is not the time to be having bad games. I ain't gonna lie. If you was gonna have bad games, bro, you should have had it in the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? We only got 10 games left. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you, bro. Ain't got time for no bad games, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got 9 more games, 10 more games left, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until the playoffs start, bro. Do you realize, bro? Yeah, this is the playoffs, bro. This is around here. We don't need to lose. We don't need to have bad games. You know what I mean? That's what you ain't understanding. That's what you not getting. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna play bad in the beginning of the season. What the freak you playing bad for now? A freak, nigga? You got time for that bad game junk, bro? You wanna have bad games? Have that junk in the beginning of the season. Nigga freaking costing my team games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Heck nah, bro. I ain't trying to have that, bro. Get the freak on. They could be costing my team games, bro. It's simple as that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, bro. That nigga need to go ahead and just retire or something, bro. For real, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. For real. And with that trash junk, bro. Nigga's not even he's like a James Harden, bro. That's how I look at him, bro. He like a James Harden. This nigga right here never been past the second round before. Nigga like a James Harden. I'm telling y'all, bro. That OKC team like the Rockets. Y'all know how James Harden was putting up crazy numbers? He not even better than prime James Harden to me. Straight up, he not better than prime James Harden to me. I'm taking prime James Harden over this nigga. Everybody having up, bro, have y'all seen prime James Harden? He way better than this nigga. That nigga remind me of a prime James Harden. I'm telling you, that nigga gonna be like a prime James Harden. Nigga ain't been past the second round yet. That's what the freak he is. A prime James Harden. A flopper?
The most compelling case someone can make to be the most valuable player in the league is to put up the best numbers in the league. This isn't the only ingredient to the MVP recipe, but it's a big one.
This nigga a flopper too?
Jokic and Shea aren't just having the 2 best seasons in the NBA. They're having 2 of the best seasons of all time. Just looking at some simple box score numbers.
It's like, bro, it shouldn't be like even a comparison, bro. Like, bro, the man Jokic should win, bro. Honestly, bro. We going on points per game. Other than points per game, the man is getting slaughtered, you know what I'm saying, in every other category. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Man just got more points than him, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? His team is winning. So is SGA's team, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the man has more rebounds, more assists. Like, bro.
Nikola Jokic jumps off the screen like the obvious favorite. A near 30-point triple-double on nearly the best
like,
efficiency
what?
in the entire
Niggas
league,
averaging a
and the first
triple-double.
player to ever be top 3 in points, rebounds, and assists. Numbers that make Shea's season look a bit pedestrian, despite being historic. 33, 5, and 6 on at least 60% true shooting is a stat line that has only been achieved by 3 other players.
James Harden, that's what I said.
Of the NBA, Michael Jordan, James Harden, and Luka Doncic across 5 different seasons. Although none of them were as efficient from the floor as Shea is this season. However, box score numbers by themselves have never been quite enough to compel voters. Of these 5 previous seasons, only one of them ended up winning the MVP, Michael Jordan in '88. And to pull it off, he had to also be the best defensive player in the league. In the case of Jokic, there's only been one season in modern NBA history that compares to his, Russell Westbrook in 2017. And that season, he was the runaway MVP, receiving 69 of the total 101 first place votes. The glaring difference between these 2 seasons is a mile-wide gap in their efficiency. Nearly a decade.
I don't even know why
and
this is a
some of the most
discussion.
absurd statistical seasons later, and the upgraded version of Westbrook's MVP season not only doesn't warrant a runaway victory for the award, it may not even win it. But these numbers hardly even scratch the surface of the impact and value these 2 provide every game. If we take a deeper look into some of their more advanced numbers, we can see just how remarkable Shea and Jokic have been this season and why the MVP race is as close as it is. To put into perspective the caliber of season these 2 are having, LeBron at his absolute statistical peak had a box plus minus of 13.24. Steph Curry at his absolute best had a BPM of 11.94. This season, Jokic has a box plus minus of 13.21 and Shea is at 11.58. Choosing between Jokic and SGA this season is like picking between '09 LeBron and 2016 Steph. Good luck. For the last half-decade, Jokic has led the league in just about every advanced metric by about a mile. But this season, Shea has threatened Jokic's spot and even dethroned him at times as the best player in the league. A feat that, in and of itself, is probably the most impressive thing he's done all season. On any given night, either one of them can look like the most impactful player on the planet. And even looking at advanced numbers, the edge is only slightly in Jokic's favor. Crafted NBA has Jokic as the best player in the NBA this season.
Best player,
with
bro.
Shea right
Even
behind
though
him.
he be flopping sometimes, you know what I'm saying? He don't be flopping like, Jokic is a flopper, bro, but he's not a flopper like SGA, bro. You know what I mean? Jokic is the best player in the league, honestly. And for me, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. To me, Luka Doncic, bro, is better than SGA, bro. That's to me, bro. Like, for real. Like, the man was injured, but, bro, the man, I'm telling you, Luka Doncic would have been in the MVP voting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Luka Doncic, bro, would have won the MVP this year. This man is averaging, bro, since he's been at the Lakers, he's averaging like 32 points per game. You know what I'm saying? Before he got injured, bro was averaging 28 points per game. You know what I'm saying? So for me, bro, Luka Doncic is the second best player in the league to me. You know what I mean? It's Jason Tatum. First of all, look, for me, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's freaking Jokic. It's freaking Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I ain't gonna lie, the way Bron been playing, I gotta get him out. I'm put SGA at the 5. You know what I'm saying? SGA right here. SGA at the 5, bro. And Bron not even, I ain't gonna count the way bro been playing, bro probably 10 at the most. I'm gonna keep it real. Bro been playing terrible.
And then a really big gap, and then everyone else. Estimated plus minus, on the other hand, has Shea as the best player in the league this season, with Jokic right behind him, and then huge gap, everyone else. A quick glance at any of these catch-all statistics will tell you that Jokic and SGA are both historically and almost equally as dominant this season. Fortunately for those who are put to the difficult task of choosing between Jokic and SGA for MVP, these numbers have never been a direct indication of who will or who
is the craziest MVP now.
For the last 2 decades, the best or most impactful.
This is the craziest MVP race. I'm not gonna lie to you, because usually we'll know who the freak will win. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, like this right here, we don't know who the freak gonna win. Like I said, Jokic is the MVP to me, but this is honestly You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you, bro. The craziest MVP race of all time. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's the first season where I could just feel like I don't know who gonna win. You know what I'm saying? People like SGA winning, but SGA has nothing. Well, he has more points. That's it. More points than Jokic. That's it. Jokic got more rebounds, more assists. He beats him in every other category but points.
Season, according to some of the best advanced metrics, ended up winning the MVP award only about half of the time. Many times, these are cases where the individual numbers were backed with regular season team success, but rarely have the numbers alone, regardless of how great they were, been enough to be crowned the most valuable player in the league. In fact, if putting up the best stats automatically made a player the MVP, voting for the award wouldn't even be necessary. So, in terms of sheer individual numbers, there isn't a very compelling case to be made in either direction. Jokic's numbers are better, but without more context, their dominance from game to game is virtually the same. So we need to add more context. How are these performances impacting their team? And to what extent does their historic production lead their team to success?
Bro, so SGA has the better team. SGA has the better regular season team. That's the difference. SGA has the best regular season team. They're regular seasoners, bro. That's what the Thunder is, regular seasoners. They have not made it past the second round yet, bro. It's different when it comes to the postseason. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, Jokic has that ring, bro. Jokic has that ring. See, the people always thinking just because, look, people think just because the team looked the best in the regular season, they're just the best team. Like, we got to get out of that. We got to get out of that brainwashed mindset. Because usually the first seed in the East and the first seed in the West, they don't even be the ones that be doing anything. Stop thinking because a team looked the best in the regular season, that's the best team. That is freaking false. The regular season is so different from the playoffs. We seen it in the NFL with the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions doing all that in the regular season came and got whooped by the Commanders. You're not the best team. You just have the best regular season record. That's it. That's it. You have the best regular season record. You're not the best team. Because if I was not mistaken, did y'all finish was y'all first in the West last year? Was y'all second in the West last year? And then y'all lost to a Dallas Mavericks team in the second round? You lost 4-2? Come on, bro. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? SGA was having an amazing season last year. Who else did y'all add to the team? Alex Caruso, Hardenstein? Keep it real, bro. Yeah, made it past the second round. Yeah, you haven't even made it to the conference finals, bro. I'm telling you, this nigga is like James Harden. He's like James Harden. When that pressure comes, bro, when that pressure comes in the playoffs, you got to understand you're getting everybody's best. You play a team like one time in the beginning of the season and then meet that team one time in the middle of the season. You're playing the same team over and over and over again, bro. And you're getting everybody's best. Everybody's best. So guess what? That team can study you. When it comes to regular season, they really can't. They really limited on the film that they can watch on y'all. They are limited. Because it's like after they play y'all, they have to worry about playing the Raptors. Then they have to worry about playing some other teams. So they can't really just sit down and watch film on y'all. Because they got to worry about other teams coming up next. But in the playoffs, all a nigga got to do is worry about you. All they got to do is sit down and film and worry about how to stop SGA. Worry about how to stop the Thunder. Watch how different it's going to be. That's what the freak I be saying. You're playing the same team every day. So guess what? Film session's finna be totally different. The pressure's finna be totally different. Just how it was last year when y'all faced the Mavericks. Everybody thought the OKC Thunder was going to win last year. Second round exits. Nobody thought the Mavericks was going to make it last year. Here they go, they made it. Stop thinking that because you're the best team in the freaking regular season, that you're going to be the best team in the playoffs. Cleveland Cavaliers. How much I want to bet they ain't going to make it past the second round? How much you want to bet? You look like the best regular season team. In the regular season, you look good, but I promise you, watch how they lose in the postseason. Watch how they lose in the postseason. I can see them lose to the Pacers. I can see them get upset about the Pistons. I can see that. Darius Garland, niggas suck in the postseason. That different type of pressure, boy. In the playoffs, that different type of pressure. You get everybody best. Guess what? In the regular season, you can lose games and the pressure is not on you for real. When it comes to the postseason, you can only lose a limited amount of games. You can't keep losing games in the postseason. Now the pressure on now. Pressure on now. This team has won 0 rings. They've done this with Russell Westbrook. They've done this with Kevin Durant. If they couldn't win with prime Russell Westbrook and prime Kevin Durant, you think they finna win now? J-Dub wasn't even supposed to be an all-star this year.
In most cases, when two players are having incredible seasons,
that Hartenstein,
come on, in the eyes of fans and voters comes down to how well their team is playing. The second ingredient to the MVP recipe: win.
This nigga's like he's another James Harden, bro.
30 MVP
Tell y'all, bro.
went to players who
another James Harden,
the first or second seed in their conference. And right now, the Thunder aren't just winning more games than the Nuggets. They are the 4th highest winning team in modern NBA history. But recently, team success has held less weight in the MVP discussion than it has in the past. 3 of the last 4 MVPs going to players outside of the top 2 seeds. Nikola Jokic being just the 2nd player in over 40 years to win the MVP, despite his team not even cracking 50 wins in a full season back in 2021. As if the voters have made the decision that the MVP isn't limited to simply the best player on the best team, but rather the player who has the largest impact on a winning team. And right now, there is one player in basketball who is impacting the game far more than anyone else.
Jokic.
Here are the current top 8 leaders in the MVP race: Jokic, Shea, Giannis, Tatum, Mitchell, Curry, Mobley, and LeBron. And here are the net ratings of each of their teams.
Telling you, bro, if Luka did not get injured, bro, Luka did get injured, bro. I'm telling y'all, Luka would have been up there, bro.
He has put on a masterclass all season, leading the Thunder to be not just the most dominant team this season, but the 2nd most dominant regular season team in NBA history in terms of net rating. And for many people, the overwhelming team success the Thunder have had this season is enough to push Shea into the lead for the MVP. But value isn't just when your team wins. It is how much your team depends on you to win. If we look at each team's net rating when their MVP candidate is on the floor, it is clear that the Thunder are easily the best team in the league when Shea is on the court, with an absurd net rating of plus 18.3. This means that when Shea is on the floor, the Thunder are nearly 20 points better than their opponents per 100 possessions, followed by the Cavs with Mobley, the Cavs with Mitchell, and the Nuggets with Jokic. But the most revealing measure is the difference a player makes for their team when they're on the court versus when they're off the court, where Nikola Jokic jumps out as by far the most valuable and important player to his team in the entire league. His presence on the floor is the difference between the Nuggets being a net negative 8.2 points, bordering the worst team in the NBA, and a plus 10.6, one of the best teams in the NBA. For many of these MVP candidates, their team can still compete at a high level even when they're off the court, like the Celtics without Tatum, the Cavs without Mitchell or without Mobley, the Lakers without LeBron, and the Thunder without Shea. Steph and Giannis are the only other MVP candidates who elevate their teams from below average to title contenders.
Yeah, saying you said title contenders. Yeah, he's definitely this thing right here, Steph Curry. Yeah, that even with him, they're not title contenders at all. But I've been saying that, but without this nigga, bro, they're garbage. Like, pure garbage. And the same thing for the Smuggets. Without Nikola Jokic, they're pure garbage, bro.
This season, the Nuggets are nearly the worst team in the league. Now, it's worth considering who these players play around when they're on the floor. A rotation that tends to keep starters together.
This team is garbage without Jokic, bro. It's so trash without Jokic. They're so garbage, bro.
To favor those in that starting lineup compared to a rotation that pulls and plugs periodically. For example, if
Crimson T
with starters more often
with the subscription,
is
even though you're gonna unsub, I appreciate you.
Jokic's numbers are going to appear better
on Crimson T, man,
because he's playing alongside a better group. And so I looked into this. How many possessions these MVP candidates have played this season, and how many of those possessions were exclusively with the starting lineup. And it turns out that Nikola Jokic does have the benefit of playing with the best players on the Nuggets more than any of these other candidates play with theirs. 17% of all of his minutes on the court coming alongside the Nuggets starters. For comparison, Steph only plays with the Warriors starting lineup 9% of the time. But in most cases, this number is negligible. For example, Giannis plays with the Bucks starters virtually as much as Jokic plays with his, and at most, the difference in time these players see on the court with their best unit varies by less than 10% of their total playing time. In other words, it doesn't really matter who Jokic is playing
this
around.
Nigga's in the MVP race.
Tides for his entire team significantly more than anyone else in the entire league. In fact, according to Cleaning the Glass, when you translate these
That's
on-off
crazy.
splits to an estimation of impact on Denver's record, the Nuggets are a staggering 45 wins better as a team when Jokic is on the floor versus when he isn't. For comparison, Shea's on-court impact on the Thunder projects to them being about 15 wins better as a team. But this is where the discussion becomes a matter of what you value most in your most valuable player. Because while Jokic elevates the Nuggets to...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. SGA contract finna be insane, bro. What y'all think SGA next contract gonna be, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. See, he's one of the players. He's untouchable. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely untouchable. Everybody think that, oh yeah, you know, no player is untouchable because Luka Doncic, bro. They just had a bad owner, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Their owner, bro, was just on some casino-ish. You know what I mean? They just want to buy casinos. You know what I'm saying? You said 150 mil, bro. Come, bro. This nigga's getting a Supermax. What the frick is, bro? He's getting a Supermax, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Heck no. 180 mil for, heck no. The nigga's getting a Supermax. I don't know what the freak y'all niggas talking. Let me see.
Best teams in the league, Shea elevates the Thunder to
He's
being
definitely
one of the
getting a
best teams
Supermax.
of all time. Is it more valuable to drag your team from being
You said
bad
one of
to
the
being
best teams
in
of
title
all time? You just say one of the best teams of all, what?
contention? Or is it more valuable to elevate your team from title hopefuls to overwhelming title favorites? This is essentially what the MVP race is.
Oh, that's what I'm
now.
saying. What the frick is these niggas talking about 180 million? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I said. Jaylen Brown got 300. Jason, like, this nigga, see how I mean? Like, bro, it's a Supermax. These niggas don't know what a Supermax is. You say 180 million? Are you stupid, bro? Talking about SGA here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro is eligible for the Supermax, bro. You know what a Supermax is, right? It's one of them niggas. Like Luka Doncic's, Jokic's, you know what I'm saying? SGA's. You feel me? The nigga ain't getting no 180. But what, bro? Come on, bro.
A player with ungodly numbers propelling his
getting
team
a
to compete at a
Supermax.
level they have no business being at, or a historically great scoring juggernaut who is the sole leader of the best team
They not
in
letting that
recent
nigga walk.
history. And the answer to this
600
question
million?
may boil down to
Nah.
a third and
I
final
said like
ingredient
400
to
million.
the MVP award. A
You get more
factor
than
that has
Jason Tatum,
often
though.
ultimately decided who has won in the past and will more than likely be the deciding factor this season.
He one of the most valuable players on the league. Yeah, that Joker Max gonna be crazy. They know they can't lose that nigga.
In ESPN's most recent MVP straw poll,
So most definitely, you said nigga. So most definitely, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to niggas still untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still untouchable for sure. It's just they had dumb ownership. So when you have dumb owners, bro, niggas tend to just do dumb stuff. So basically, you know what I'm saying? It's just they was just dumb, bro. You know, the owners, bro, dumb. But niggas untouchable, bro. Niggas not trading away SGA, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not trading away Jokic, bro. You know what I'm saying? They doing anything to keep
members
them,
of
bro.
the media were asked to cast their vote on who they thought was the MVP of the 2025 NBA season. The results? Within the top
Jokic!
5, Donovan Mitchell received 0 first-place votes. So did Tatum, and so did Giannis. Nikola Jokic received 30, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander received 70 of the 100 first-place votes. So far, the media has spoken, and they think Shai is this season's most valuable player. But in more
This
recent
nigga got
surveys,
robbed. This nigga got robbed off 2 MVPs, bro. You know what I mean? 2 MVPs. Joel Embiid should not have won that MVP. Now he finna get robbed again, bro.
asking players,
This man
NBA
getting robbed,
executives,
bro.
and NBA analysts, out of the
Crazy.
25 votes that were casted, 18 were in favor of Jokic, and only 7 voted for Shai. Which brings us to our third ingredient
understand,
in
bro.
MVP. Narratives.
You
Beyond
say
the
SGA
visual
deserve
effort,
it?
The story.
SGA deserve it? Okay. Jokic deserve it. What the freak, nigga? You know what I mean? What you mean, nigga? They both deserve it, nigga. But this nigga's averaging triple-double. I don't care about none of that, bro. My man's averaging a triple-double. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like I said, Jokic deserve it too, my boy. You know what I mean? So don't act like he just deserve it more. What? Because he deserve it. Why? Why he deserve it? Because his team number 1 seed. He averaged more points. Okay, Jokic got the number 3 seed. You know what I'm saying? What the freak? And he's averaging a triple-double.
has to be
I
in
don't
your favor
understand.
as well.
He's averaging
At
almost
the
30
moment,
points a
every
game.
narrative is beaming directly at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to become this season's most valuable player. First and foremost, he is the best player on the best team, a formula that has led to more MVPs than any other. While Jokic is fighting the uphill battle of voter fatigue, Shai is ripe to receive his first MVP. He's not just having a great season, he's having an all-time great individual season. He plays both sides of the ball, he is the leader of the NBA's brightest young team, and in a league that's been searching for a fresh face, Shai is front and center. SGA has what I consider to be the perfect MVP resume this season. He checks every single box for what you would want in your most valuable player. He has the marquee performances, he has the momentum, he has the caliber, and of course, he's never won it before. But narratives can also lead us astray. They can allow our emotions to dictate how we perceive what we are actually seeing. And that's where precedence gives us points to reference in search for the most fair and accurate conclusion. It allows us to not be prisoners of the moment, but instead consider the history of the game and the unwritten rules we've abided by up to this point. Precedence tells us that no matter how great a player is, winning 4 MVPs before making it to the finals even twice is completely unheard of, even for the greatest players to ever play. For this same reason, voter fatigue is a frustrating but very real thing. If the MVP award purely went to the most valuable player in the league every season, Michael Jordan and LeBron would each be sitting on about 8 of them right now. Instead, the award sort of blends from one season to the next, taking in the context of everything that came before it and the consequences of it. Decades ago, MVP voters decided that the award was not reserved for the best player or even the player having the best season. Instead, it was an award that had multiple ingredients, multiple boxes that needed to be checked off. But even by their own criteria, what qualified a player to be the MVP was changing all the time. If it was simply the player having the best season, Michael Jordan would have won it about 8 times. If it was the best player on the best team, Michael Jordan would have won it about 8 times. But instead, he has 5, which has essentially set a firm benchmark on how voters vote for the foreseeable future. Voters messed up by not rewarding MJ with the number of MVPs he rightfully earned, and so every player that came after him is held to the same arbitrary, convoluted standard. As one fan put it, sports writers regret not giving Jordan all the MVPs and now punish everyone after that like it's a Supreme Court case and not just something they could change at any time. A case of we do it this way because we've always done it this way. The MVP award should be given to the most valuable player in the league.
Most valuable player.
It's not quite that simple, and it never has been. To make the argument that Jokic deserves the MVP because he is objectively having the best season in basketball right now would be the most logical conclusion. But it would also be ignoring the 78 years of history, tradition, and expectations that we have come to follow. Based on the responses to this discussion so far, it appears that now more than ever, the players and the people involved in the NBA from game to game view the award as a reflection of simply who is the best, most impactful player, and the media looks at it through the lens more of story and narrative. And in the end, it is the media who gets to vote. With less than a month left in the regular season, the race for the MVP only seems to be getting tighter with each game. And in what is shaping up to be the greatest MVP battle we have ever seen, voters will have to either stay the course and vote for a player that has built a near perfect MVP case, or make a rare exception to a player that is quite possibly having the most impactful individual season in modern NBA history.
Oh, man. Like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? Jokic is the MVP for me. You know what I mean? That's not going to change, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Jokic is the MVP for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never going to not, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. You feel me? I'm never going to change my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? My mind is set, bro. And Jokic should win the MVP, man. Point blank simple. You know what I mean? Averaging a triple-double, it doesn't get no better than that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, the Western Conference, bro. Western Conference is freaking. Let's go look at the Western Conference right quick. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. Let's go look at the Western Conference right quick. We play at 8 o'clock. Freaking Magic is beating the brakes off the Kings right now. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Why are all these trash teams playing good now? Like, can somebody tell me, like, what's the reason? Little trash niggas playing good now. Should have been doing that at the beginning of the season, weirdos. I ain't want to wait now. Weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Western Conference, y'all. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at 1 through 8, man. Look at 1 through freaking 8. 1 through freaking 8, bro. 1, 2, 3. We supposed to be up there with the Rockets. The freaking Lakers supposed to have a 50 games, 50. The freaking Lakers supposed to have a 50 game winning. We supposed to been clutched. We supposed to been clutched, bro. We supposed to been. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to been at the number 2 seed, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand these niggas. And these niggas been losing below 500 teams. It's crazy. I just don't understand. I don't get it. But this Western Conference, man. Western Conference is crazy, man. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It's crazy, man. Look at the Eastern Conference, man. They ain't gotta worry about it. They ain't gotta worry about nothing. Look. They ain't gotta worry about nothing, bro. It's freaking crazy, gang. That junk is not fair, bro. Junk is not fair. See, if we was at the 4th seed in the East, we'll be safe. You know what I'm saying? We'll be safe. Look at this. Come on, bro. This junk is not fair, but they need to do some type of expansion. There's no way the Hawks, the Magic, the Bulls, and the Heat should have a chance, bro, to make it to the freaking playoffs, bro. You know, because the play-in is 7 through 10. And then you got the freaking, what's the name? The Suns not in. You know what I'm saying? The Blazers and, bro, it's just crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got to get rid of the play-in, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to get rid of the play-in, bro. Just keeping it real with you, man. So, oh, yeah, Dame, bro. Dame got a blood clot. You know what I mean? So,